Why do more when you can do less?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
You've heard it said that necessity is the mother of invention, but that's wrong. Laziness is the mother of invention, and today we're gonna prove it by testing out some products that are designed to make us even more lazy.
It's time for Weird Products You Must Have, Lazy Edition.
We have acquired some products to tap into our lazy inner selves, but we gotta be careful when we're testing these things out, Rhett, that we make sure we stay lazy.
Stay
the whole
lazy.
time. If we don't get
Don't be
lazier
crazy.
over the course of testing these, they fail. There's a problem. They're not working.
We can't make any effort at all.
That's right, and that's why we're gonna be grabbing things without moving, using these lazy grabbers. It says Unger on it, but I don't think that's the catchy title. I gotta rename these things. Lazy grabbers.
Lazy grabbers.
First up, we have the Whizzers. They make cutting paper as easy as peeing your pants.
That's easy.
I got them right over here. I'm just gonna grab them without moving because I'm lazy. Here they are, Rhett, coming in hot. Oh, and look, I effortlessly just...
That took nothing at all to get those.
Yep, look at that. Never used these before. But you know how hard it is to like inky on
Sometimes.
scissors.
Yeah.
It's so...
Well, and you know what? If you don't get the friction just right, if you don't press them together, the ball game is over. I mean, I can't tell you how often I get cramps while using the scissors.
Oh yeah, here we go. This should be just with one squeeze. Oh yeah.
Of course, we have no idea what's happening because you're not actually cutting anything.
Well, it's moving
Well,
really
do you have
fast.
something to cut?
Yeah.
Oh, don't use your hands, Link.
I've got this artwork.
Don't get any crazy ideas, man. Get lazy ideas.
All right, I got this portrait of you that I drew earlier today.
Why does it say you on it?
Well, I signed it. I know that's confusing.
I don't accept it. Cut your name out.
It's not for you. I'm gonna sell this, but I have to cut it out first. I'm gonna cut out my name since you had such a problem with it.
Yep.
All right, so here we go.
Boy, that looks tough to cut. I'm glad you've got Whizzers.
Oh, look at this.
Don't cut me. Oh, little jam. Don't cut my neck. Don't cut my neck.
Gotta keep the neck.
You gotta keep the neck. You made me a neck like Shaggy. What are you trying to say, man?
Well,
you think I look like Shaggy?
I let my portraits speak for themselves.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You know,
it's like cutting through butter, man.
Yeah. But the great thing about this is,
and it's so quiet.
It won't keep anybody up at night when you got a lot of things to cut.
I do all my cutting after midnight.
It's almost just like a whisper. I just hear like a whisper when you do that. Because cutting with the scissors can get so like, it gets so loud sometimes.
I can get in your hair.
Look at that. You can't do that with real scissors.
Ow! Just kidding. You didn't fall for it?
No.
No.
No, I didn't, Link. Link, you've done such a good job on that. It's giving me an idea.
Look, and then I'll hang this in the common area and people can pull off like pieces of your hair if they want to like, I don't know.
You been to Jersey Mike's? You know how they got that cold cutting machine?
You think maybe the Whizzers can get some cold cut action?
Yeah, now here's the thing. These colds are already cut.
But they're not cut enough.
They're not cut enough, right?
They're not cut enough.
Now I'm gonna need you to hold this other side of my ham. Stretch it a little bit.
I want you to go ham on this.
Let's not get a nice little, here we go. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Ham for you, ham for me. You can't do that with scissors.
And you know what? I think it tastes better because we worked less for it.
And look, have you ever heard of spiral cut ham?
Yeah.
You go to that honey baked ham
hard to
place.
do.
Sometimes you'll pay $100. You'll pay $100.
Right? Do it. Spiral cold cut.
Look at this, guys. Think about how much money you're gonna save when Christmas time rolls around and you break out a piece of ham and start doing this in front of Grandma.
Think about how much time and effort you're gonna save.
She's gonna have a heart attack.
Or a second heart attack.
She's gonna have her second heart attack.
Do it right into my mouth.
Oh, there you go. There we go. Look at that, Link.
Oh. Got some on my, got some up there.
Yeah. I mean, we just saved $100 just doing that. These fools going to the honey baked ham place and look at you with a ham hanging out your mouth like a ham tongue.
This is what going ham is all about.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we've solved some problems right there.
Passed.
And now we've got the baby mop because it's never too early to put your kid to work.
Amen to that, brother. But how exactly? Ooh, reach.
So we've got a prototype baby here, Link.
Look at that. So this is not a real child? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It was at one point. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, no.
Look at that.
This has never been a real child.
That is.
So the way this thing works is somebody saw their kid crawling on the floor and was like, that kid doesn't do enough around here. And they came up with this idea that as a baby just crawls around, you know, babies always getting into mess.
Yeah.
And they might as well just clean that mess up as they go around. This looks like some sort of horror movie.
It's like a zombie child.
So, you know, as is normally advised, I think that what you do here is you just leave the child in the kitchen alone.
Yes.
Right?
Hey, there's a mess in here.
And let them crawl around and they'll take care of business. Actually, never leave a child in the kitchen alone. That was sarcasm.
Let's try it out.
Okay, so let me demonstrate how this would work. I've got a little water.
Nice mug, Rhett. Where'd you get that?
RhettLink.com/store. Look at that. Now you might think, oh my goodness.
Baby had an accident.
Yeah, but baby's gonna clean that accident up.
That's good. Be responsible for the accidents you make.
And you're just gonna take the baby.
Let's act like this baby's a crawler. Oops. There she goes. Look at her.
And then the baby's really gonna get her knees going on that thing.
That's good.
And look at that.
And you know what?
Good as new.
For hard to reach places,
okay.
You just take. Oh look, there's a little dust up here, baby. We haven't dusted this guitar in a while. What about this guitar? A little classical action.
Okay.
There she goes. And then
usually live children are a little bit more responsive.
down there, you go. This
now,
is good.
If you're at my house, a lot of times you're gonna see cold cuts on the floor like that.
Oh yeah, get up those cold cuts, baby.
You're gonna, you just gotta. It's kind of like a game. The child can eat the cold cut, or you can just mop up the cold cut with the child. You know what? I mean, I hate to combine products, Link, but I can't help but notice that that baby needs a haircut, and I've got a set of Whizzers here.
Hello.
So what you're gonna do if you want to go a little bit shorter with your kid's pigtails, you're just gonna grab hold of one and just gonna.
And she doesn't mind at all because she's a human mop.
Okay, again, this is just a test.
All right, so they don't work as.
All right, so you can't cut children's hair with the Whizzers.
They don't work as baby.
But you know what? That's not what they're intended for. So okay, everything can't be flawless.
So I don't think this one is. This is playful, but it's not as viable as Whizzers.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about putting my kid in that kind of thing. You know, I don't want them to be embarrassed by what they're wearing.
I think you would buy this for someone else's kid
as a gag
as like a gag gift. I really think that's the full extent of this thing. I mean, I think this is a recipe for judgment for everyone involved,
including us.
I do not improve. Or approve. I do not approve upon this by approving it.
Okay, we don't approve of this one. Didn't pass the test.
Next up, we have the motorized ice cream cone, so you don't wear your tongue out eating ice cream. I'm gonna reach for it with my reacher. Oh, goodness.
Careful. Wow, that's a lot of ice cream.
Oh,
Go for it.
Now, this thing costs $25, right?
It might be worth it.
Now, I'm trying not to eat as much ice cream.
I'm doing dairy-free right now.
I think I've determined that my stinky flatulence is coming from eating my ice cream.
That's probably true.
All right, so there's a button here.
I assume that it's going to turn when you do that. Oh, put your tongue on. I mean, you're not going to get stinky farts just from a little ice cream licking. Is using your tongue passively more enjoyable than using your tongue actively? That's the question that this is designed to answer. Do you like things to be done to your tongue, or do you like to do things to things with your tongue?
It actually puts so much coldness on my tongue.
In a bad way?
To the point where, like, I'm experiencing pain eating ice cream.
Come on, man. Well, just
I'm serious.
Tongue in, tongue out, man. Off. Yep, let it spin. On. There you go. Off. Yep. Yep. Off. Now you're a pro. Would you feel self-conscious if you were like out on the boardwalk and you broke this thing out?
A little bit.
Like you go to an ice cream parlor. Please put it in that.
Can you fill up my $25 rotational plastic ice cream cone, which is totally inedible? Oh, thank you.
I gotta tell you, you're making me want to go back on dairy just watching you do that. You've done a lot of work on that thing, and you've actually done no work.
I've done no work.
It did all the work, but you've gotten rid of half the ice cream.
Sometimes when I eat ice cream, I like to use my lips a little bit.
Okay. Oh gosh, your lips do some really weird things when you put them on that thing. Yep, there you go.
Dishwasher safe?
I'm getting an idea watching you do that, Link.
Run.
So.
Oh, I see what you got here. You're gonna make a deodorant applicator?
Now, I was always a fan of roll-on, but you know what? It's too much work. So I've got.
It is, isn't it? Because you have to
You got to roll it. I don't want to have to roll it.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Okay.
I think pull that out.
So I'm gonna.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you smush it.
Yep.
Smush it down in there. Now, I recommend if you're gonna eat ice cream out of it, do that before you put the deodorant so you get a little deodorant residue when you're eating.
And I'll tell you, I waste so much time and especially energy every morning putting deodorant on. So just please excuse me for a second. I'm gonna partially disrobe.
Furt your eyes.
If you don't like seeing a man's body.
Oh, well, here we go.
Could you just get my...
Just bring the arm all the way out.
Yeah.
Like Statue of Liberty, this thing, man. Go that way to give him...
Oh, look at that. What's happening?
It's like a wet hair worm.
You know what? It's time to reapply. That's
yeah, it is. You need to reapply, bro.
That's what's going on.
There we go.
Oh, whoa.
You're going high with it. Go high, go low.
I'm saving so much energy right now. I feel like I'm not even putting deodorant on.
You know what watching that makes me want to do? That makes me hungry for ice cream.
Oh, God.
Do that some more.
Blake, please don't, please don't look at me like that, man. Don't look at me like that when I'm putting deodorant. I don't like anybody to watch me do deodorant, especially a man with his tongue out.
Does this make you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Did I break your concentration?
Okay.
You don't need concentration to put on deodorant anyway.
Oh.
So what's the verdict on this one?
Deodorant definitely works.
We've proven that it's versatile. I think it would really turn heads in public. I don't know. It's pretty stupid. I don't think this is worth $25, man.
You don't think so? All you got to do is eat like 5 ice cream cones with it, and it pays for itself. Isn't that how the math works?
That's a good point.
And next up, the butt pads. With these subtle undergarments, you too can fake it like a Kardashian. Now,
The Kardashians fake it?
yeah, we got butt implants. I think they had it was naturally enhanced, but then I think it was artificially enhanced. Personal opinion.
All right.
But all I know is I don't have much of a booty, and my Instagram game isn't very strong. So I feel like I'm in the game for some butt pads. What you don't know is, Link, I've been wearing them all day.
Oh, snap. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it.
Very perky.
You got a problem with it?
I don't have an opinion on it. I'm gonna
gained-
abstain from even having an opinion.
I just gained 500 followers by just doing this.
Don't rub it with your own hand.
But the thing is
don't do that.
Well,
don't do that.
It's not my actual butt. I'm just rubbing the pad.
Well,
Just rubbing the pad.
Can you not rub the pad? Is it giving you some sort of
It
confidence?
gives me lots of confidence, and it's like I walk down the grocery aisle like this, and people are like, "He's been squatting."
I don't know.
This gives me the shape that I need. It
To
gives me
what?
to have confidence.
Okay, good. You know, whatever powers your boat.
And you know what? And if I'm in an amusement park and I'm in line and somebody gets a little too close to me, I give them a little bit of that. Like, hey, back off, buddy roll. Back off. Don't get too close to me. I'm on Space Mountain right now. I'm gonna ride this by myself.
So you want to back up buddy rolls at amusement parks?
Yeah.
How much do these cost?
These are $15. They feel great, and I feel like I could go on a long bike ride.
It's like carrying a cushion around with you in the place where it matters the most.
I could ride horseback.
You could go bareback on a horse.
Well, no, because my actual bare butt doesn't have this kind of padding.
Oh, you'd have those.
Oh, I'm not naked. The horse is naked.
Well, yeah, that's what bareback is.
Yeah, trust me, I didn't understand.
You don't. Bareback is not when you get naked on a horse. What's your problem?
Never thought about it.
So, did they meet your standard?
I think, you know
do
what?
you recommend it?
If you're looking for a little bit more cushion in the backside area to impress your friends and your Instagram followers, I think this really gets the job done. I mean, I think I look great. I think I feel great. I think you'll look and feel great too.
I think I'm staying out of it.
A+.
But thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, lazy people.
You know what time it is.
I'm Ruben from Brantford, Ontario. This is my dog Hunter. We're having lots of fun. Well, it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
You can be lazy tomorrow and just sit there and watch a brand new episode of Good Mythical Crew on this channel every Saturday.
Alex and Mike went to Power Rangers convention.
Yeah, they did.
Click through to Good Mythical More, where we have 2 lazy products that we've invented. We're gonna demonstrate for you.
We're selling Quentin Tarantino's toenail collection.
Step right up, people. Your toenail enthusiast.
You think you've seen ugly feet?
Oh, man.
Get a load of these suckers.
Man, these are the most cinematically nasty toenails. They were in panoramic widescreen. Lots of violence.
Yeah.
In these toenails.
Lots of violence. Unnecessary
gratuitous.
violence. Just gratuitous, almost comical violence.
But the dialogue is really great.
Oh, the conversations are incredible.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Royale with cheese, remember that?
Huh.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Taste that toenail, it's in there.
Right in the cheese, toe cheese. Toe cheese, Royale with toe cheese. You're gonna get the whole crowd. You at a basketball game? Hey!
Everybody, rock your body. Why am I singing this?